so we go into the bar and someone's supposed to give a reward for saving her. Oh, this is the hotel. Where's the bar? Head south to the local bar. Okay. Okay, this must be the bar. The treasure in the box contains a token of my appreciations. Please accept my thanks. And you get an ether. Okay. Also, on this counter, it's not going to be here for me, but there should be the Albed Primer number 4 on this counter, but of course I already have it, so it's not going to be on the counter. Now back to the inn. There should... Okay, not here. Is it back here? Oh, just north of the inn. So, like, right here? And, you get 3 potions. So that brings my potion count back up to 20, and there is the last thing. There is an equipment shop, but I don't feel like buying equipment. It's right here. I don't think you can open that chest. Yeah, I will, however, sell. Yeah, I'm gonna sell the longsword. The official ball. The Rod of Wisdom I'm gonna keep because that's one of those special items. The Scout, I already have one, so I'm gonna steal that. Sell that. I don't need Dark Touch. I'm gonna keep that. Actually, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that too. I'm gonna keep these two for, like, elemental's sake. Like, if I encounter an elemental monster, I'm gonna keep these for that. Not really sure what the difference between ice and water is, but sure. Oh yeah, fire. Against fire and then lightning. Okay. Mawaka's over there.
Ah, there you are. Be St. Aurochs, Huddle. On to the temple, where we pray for victory. Go! High Summoner Ohalland used to live in the Kilika Temple here. Yep. Lord Ohalland was once a great blitzer, you know.
Waka. Praying for victory's all good. But is this right?
Something wrong with enjoying blitzball?
Is this really the time?
This is the only time. The players fight with all their strength. The fans cheer for their favorite team. They forget pain, suffering. Only the game matters. That's why Blitz has been around for so long. At least that's what I think.
Whatever you say.
Let's play and win, right?
Right.
Temple's beyond the jungle there. Let's go.
Okay. So now we head north. I think he was pointing north. He was pointing north, wasn't he? Oh god, if he was pointing south. Yeah, he was pointing north. Okay. Nothing to worry about. Yeah. Okay. Ready to leave. Head west, back up to Kilika. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get the editor to do like a little stats thing in one of the corners when I'm fighting monsters, at least for the boss. Like, I might just explain the stats myself for the small monsters, but like the bosses, I want I'm gonna see if the editor will put the stats up there.
What's up?
Yuna's saying she wants you with us.
Huh?
I want to ask you to be my guardian.
You know what? There's no time for jokes, yeah? He may be a blitzball whiz kid, but up against fiends, he's a newbie.
Not a guardian, then. I just want him nearby.
What?
Enemy reaction.
It's just that... Well... We're all going to the temple anyway. Can't this wait till later?
And this starts a little
have-
side conversation
nothing to
that
be
you'll
sorry
encounter
about.
later.
I'm just not really sure what's going on.
My apologies.
Kamari. Okay. Oh, crap. So there are actually a lot of items here.
Kimari, why don't you use
yeah.
Lancet on it?
This
What's
explains
a
one
Lancet?
of,
Normally, it's a skill that
Yeah.
weakens enemies and heals the user. But when a Ronso uses it, that Ronso can sometimes learn Fiend's abilities.
Hey, sounds cool.
So yeah, this is Kimari's special ability. If you use Lancet on certain enemies, you can sometimes learn that enemy's abilities. These abilities these abilities act as Kimari's overdrive, and depending on what abilities you gain, you can kick serious butt. This is Ragora. He has a total of 780 HP, gives you 48 gil, 20 AP, drops a speed sphere, and is weak to fire because he's a plant, obviously. So fire away. That pun was unintentional. So Ronzo Rage, you have Jump, which was his original overdrive. Then you have Seed Cannon, which he just learned. Let's use it against him. And there you go. Oh, Mana Sphere. This is Speed Sphere. That's weird. Well, this says... God, where... it's over there. Oops. I can't... I don't know what that says. I can't tell. Anyway, there over here... There's a chest. And it will contain a scout. Which is completely useless, but... Hey, might as well get the items so you can sell them. And of course, I get into a battle. This is a yellow element. It is pretty much a lightning elemental monster. Much like the Flans. They're resistant to physical attack. Well, not as resistant, but they're still resistant. But of course, they're weak to water. And I'm gonna see if I can get some. Yeah, see, they have 300 HP. They drop